Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. You ever just woke up and felt like a winner?
Oh look, a new Sean video just came out. Let's check it out. Why I'm better than Matt? Alright, let's see what you gotta say today, buddy.
Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. You ever felt like a 10 high duel at noon?
What? What is this?
Matt, I'm coming for you, buddy.
What happened? Where the hell am I?
Oh, someone disliked my intro, huh?
I didn't dislike your intro. By the way, intro to what? So why does it smell so high proof here?
You don't have to worry about that. You need to worry about the trash pallet challenge.
What, steps? What, steps?
Well, you're in my intro. You don't have to worry about that. You don't need to worry about that. Don't worry about that. So I really hope that if you had an opportunity to watch the live last night, you had as much fun as Matt and I had last night. And I'd like to say thank you to Baker's Drinks last night. You guys did such a great job having a lot of fun with us last night and being the refs. I mean, you guys were in full uniform. I think that was amazing and outstanding, and I absolutely appreciate it. You know, today's review is going to be over Elijah Craig. This is the B524, so the May batch of Elijah Craig. Now, this one's coming in a bit hot. It's 130.6 proof, 11 years, 2 months. I tend to like my proof, and I'm a big fan of Elijah Craig, so I'm looking forward to this. But wanted to clean up a couple of things before we got too far down the rabbit hole. Like I said, last night was a blast. And I'll tell you what, Matt did a great job. And I think we were both very strategic in a lot of the things that we did. Is that we were trying to stump each other as often as we could on things. And you know what? We simply got stumped on a lot of stuff last night. The one variable, the one variable that I had in my control was know the 10 high. So that was the winner for us last night. I knew the 10 high. But that's not even the most important thing that happened last night. If you watch the live, you know what's going on there. But if you haven't, at the very end of this video, it points out how amazing that this community is. And so I like I said, I am floored all the time by the generosity of this community. And this was spearheaded. This was Matt. Matt went to the community and said, "Hey, look, we have, a couple of friends of ours that have just gone through a rough time. They haven't asked for anything, but we want to be proactive, or at least he wanted to make sure that he was proactive to say, look, I want to help our community." And so he put this chain together. And, we talked about it a little bit, and he put this chain together. And I said, Matt, dude, you were on it, man. What a great heart Matt has. And so what he wanted to do was to get together with some of the bourbon community so we could offer out some different things for people that would then in turn donate something for Baker's Drinks. For those that don't know, Laura spent, about a week in the hospital. She's still on the road to recovery with stuff, and medical bills get astronomical. But all I'm asking is at the end of this video, you'll see, and there was more stuff added last night. You'll see, hey, some of the things that are available. If you're interested in donating to get an opportunity to win some of those things, the Venmo is there. And there was more things added last night. So if you watch Whiskey Wisdom's live last night, you'll see probably about a little bit after the 2 hour mark, some more things that were donated. No, it's right at the 2 hour mark because it's right before sample 5 we get into. So please check that out. Like I said, there's an opportunity for some amazing pours. Venmo community. If you don't, I'm sorry, if you don't have Venmo, check it out. It's a free app. It's something that you could do, and it's a great way. I use Venmo all the time, so it's a lot of fun. Patreons. I'm going to be doing something tomorrow, for the Patreons, and it just kind of double down on this too, just to say, hey, look, not only am I giving away these pours for anyone that donates, I'm going to go to my Patrons, and it's kind of like a double shot for the Patrons. If you've donated, here's some other things that I'm going to put you guys into a drawing for, because you guys are some of the most generous people I know. So I appreciate that. I had a blast last night. Matt, I can't wait to see my face on a shirt for you, because you're going to be wearing that. Looking forward to that. But let me get into this Elijah Craig right now. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. I'm looking forward to it. And what better way to kick off a weekend than some Elijah Craig? Big Elijah Craig fan. So first thing looking at this, and you know what? There's some irony here. I got the A. Smith Bowman Mini Glen, and man, the Bowmans got me last night between the single barrel and the small batch. They definitely got me. But this has some nice burnt orange color to it. Got some nice burnt orange color to it. Tiny bit of a brown in there too. So that's nice. It's got a little bit of a cloudiness too, which I kind of like on there. Ooh, nice nose on this thing too. So I'm getting a kind of a sweet corn caramel on the nose. I always get a little bit of a rye spice going on with my Elijah Craig stuff. I'm getting a little bit of like a sweet tobacco and a sweet oak on this. Trying to identify the fruit I'm getting off of this. Almost like a dried apricot. So I'm getting some sweet corn. I'm getting some caramel. I'm getting some a sweet oak. I'm getting some sweet tobacco in there, kind of like a dried apricot and some rye spice. A lot of things going on with this nose. Like I said, I'm curious what this is going to be like at 130.6 proof. And Patreons, I'm actually going to be doing something for you. And I'll talk about that on the Patreon feed when I do that Patreon feed tomorrow, because I think it'll be pretty interesting. I'm actually going to be doing the 6 packs a little bit early this month because I want the 6 packs also to arrive prior to the 4th of July. That way, whoever wins may have some extra pours for the holiday. Looking forward to that. There's almost like a confectioner sugar in here too that I'm getting. But let's go ahead and give it a taste, see what we got. Ooh, hello. So 131 proof, not getting it on the palate, so to speak, but I am getting that nice Kentucky hug. I am getting some pepperiness. So some of that I would attribute to kind of the rice spice. Some of it I'm contributing to that. That it's 130 proof. So you're going to get a little bit of that, but it's not just destroying me on anything. This has got a really nice finish to it too. So I'm getting kind of a medium plus medium long finish to it. I am getting a lot of those, the kind of the sweet, what I would call your dark notes kind of on the back. So I am getting the sweet tobacco. I'm getting that kind of a sweet oak on the back on this. I did get some of that, a little bit of that rye spice through the mid palate and the back of the palate. Up front, I am getting some of the sugars. But take another sip because I didn't really get that kind of that dried apricot on the nose. I didn't quite get it on the palate. Let's see what we got. As soon as I say I didn't get something, I got it. So, but this is really, really nice for 130 proof for me. And I drink higher proof stuff than a lot of people. I got that. I just kind of what I do, I guess. But it's not just burning me up or blowing me away. I am getting some very nice flavors. You kind of deconstruct and you're getting some really nice flavors. The caramels there, that little bit of that confectioner sugar I've gotten on the nose. It's not really coming on the palate there, but that's okay. But man, this just gets better and better as I drink it. But the one thing that's kind of surprising to me is that it doesn't have a whole lot of drying or doesn't have a whole lot of bitterness. This is just kind of a nice smooth, as smooth as you could be for a 130 proof sipper. So, like I said, I'm getting a lot of the sugars. I did get some of the apricot. I'm getting some of that caramel. Tiny bit of vanilla now coming in on the back of the palate, which is nice, which I really didn't get on the nose, but I'm starting to get it on the back of the palate. But that's kind of the sweeter oak I'm really digging on there. That sweeter tobacco I'm really digging on there. That finish is kind of really a medium long finish because I'm getting still a lot of great flavors on the back side of this palette right here. Really, really digging this. And Dave Vogelsang will tease me all the time, ask me where I'm going to get my 13th colony tattoo. But if you if you kind of look at things before 13th colony really blew me away, I was an Elijah Craig fanboy. And this is one of the reasons why I'm an Elijah Craig fanboy. I think this is an exceptional bourbon. Now, this is just me, and I know that there's certain bourbons that fit my profile, the things that I like. But this is even a little bit different for Elijah Craig for me. It's not as spicy, not as oaky on the back to me, but I think it's bringing some great flavors. Then it's neat how you get some different expressions from time to time. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with this because I know that I'm going to be doing a cycle of the last three. So I'm going to do C923. I'm going to do the A124. I'm going to do the B524 coming up on one to see which one I truly like the best. But this one to me seems like a winner. If you have the opportunity to get this bottle, I would say get it. There's certain bottles that are harder to come by than others. This can be tough to find, but it's not crazy as some other bottles are. I think this is a very nice pour to have, a good weekend pour. I'm not going quite special yet. I want to see what it does when it opens up. And I'm saying this is a very nice weekend pour. You want to sit around. It's funny, you always talk about you want to have a couple of really nice pours and then you kind of go lean into the something that you would drink more often. Because after you've had that first few pours, you're like, okay, I'm not going to maybe get the pleasure out of this that I would. So I'm going to go lean back on something that's a little bit easier on the wallet. And this thing actually gets creamier the more I drink it. So definitely enjoying this pour. I would suggest if you have the opportunity to dig into this, check it at a bar first. They're $70 plus. In our area, I think they're around like 79, but they were $70 plus. But get a pour somewhere, see if you like it. And if you do, I would try to hunt down a bottle of this. I'm going to be looking for not only this, but a backup of this. This is how much I enjoy this one. So looking forward to that. Hey, look, man, it's the weekend. I am so glad the weekend's here. Not everyone has the weekend off. And so a lot of people are still working to keep our country going. And for that, guys, I thank you. And gals, thank you so much for that. If you do happen to be working today, I hope your workday goes by fast, and I hope you're successful at everything that you do. I hope you bring great energy and your teams bring it right back. Remember to be that leader in everything that you do, because people will follow people that are willing to lead. You don't have to have a title to lead, so keep leading and doing your thing. If you're off today like myself, I'm hoping that dial just cuts it down a little bit. I hope it slows down. I'm ready to enjoy the day with my family, with my friends, and just have a nice time. It kicked off great last night. So that's the thing that I enjoy the most, is seeing that time slow down and the memories just build and build and build. So I'm thankful for that. If you have the opportunity, watch the very end of this video. If you're interested in donating to Baker's Drinks, the Venmo information's there. Some of the stuff that was originally put out is there. And then there was some more stuff. So check out the live from last night if you didn't watch it. About close to the 2-hour mark. It was right before pour number 5. So check that out. But most importantly, y'all, cheers and God bless. Y'all have an amazing day. Thank you.
I want to talk about something. You guys may or may not know these people.
Who?
I don't know. Have you heard of them? The Bakers?
Maybe.
I don't know who the Bakers are. Have you guys heard of the Bakers?
Possibly.
Possibly, right? One of the many of the bourbon power couples. I wish I could see Troy and Laura's face right now. They're probably like, what the fuck is happening? They recently did a live stream last week, and they talked about our American medical system is abysmal. All right, I think we've all experienced insane medical bills.
And dealing with the whole system.
Do not super chat me tonight. Do not super chat this channel tonight. Okay? What we're going to do, if you want to make a donation, do it. It's Venmo only, but hang on. There's Baker's Venmo. Okay? Mm-hmm. $5 per entry. Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? We came together as a community here. We've got some donations that y'all can win. Dave Vogelsang is donating 6 2-ounce mystery packs. And you guys know who Dave is,
yeah.
So you know it's going to be something. I'm going to donate a full straight from the barrel Blanton's. Bourbon and Balls has offered up 3 2-ounce samples of something. Mark Gale, he offered a 4-pack. I don't know what that means, but he texted me back, I'll give you a 4-pack. Okay. Mark Gale is going to give somebody a 4-pack. Mr. Doc Alejandro, he's going to donate a Peerless Double Oak bottle and a Rebecca Creek Double. I'm not sure. I think that's a Spanish Oak. I'm not sure. Sean Ruckman is donating a 2-ounce Pappy 13 Rye, 2-ounce E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof Batch 12, Michter's 10 Barrel Proof Rye, 2-ounce Old Fitz 10, Michter's Barrel Proof, CNF, if you know anything about Camp Nelson, that's 13th Colony, 15th Anniversary 2-ounce. Whiskey Whiskey Corner Carlos, E.H. Taylor, small batch bottle. Gandy, Eagle Rare bottle. Gandy, Whiskey Row, Wheelhorse Pick bottle, which the bakers have just talked about forever. Matt Beard, Echoes in Eternity, Whiskey Wisdom Short Barrel 131.4 12 rye bottle. Myron Bourbon Drop, 2-ounce Rio, Penelope Rio, JM Cigar, Nulu Honey, Nulu Peach Brandy. Bourbon Hunter, 2-ounce Willet Purple Top 10-year, 133.8. Bourbon Hunter, 2-ounce Willet Purple Top 9-year, 151.6. Holy shit. 2-ounce Maker's Mark, Cellar Aged 2023 from Down Under, Sydney, Australia edition. A guy muled it up to New York City and mailed it to him. RJ the Fed, mystery high-end sample, but he promises an Old Fitz will be in there. And Major Zero, 2-ounce, 3 mystery, and he promises no scotch.
Wow, that is
Here's what's going to happen. For every $5 you send the bakers, you get a ticket to win one of these.
Ooh.
We're going to let this run until next Friday.
So you got a week to
So you got a week. You got a week to come up with $5 and send it to Troy. And then on Friday's show, somewhere around Whiskey Trek, whenever we get done with them, we're going to draw 21 wheels based on how many names are on the wheel from how many donations. So Troy, you got to keep up the donations. There's a little bit of work the baker's got to do. I don't want the money. Don't send it to me. Send it to Troy. His thing is at the bottom. There's his thing at Troy-Baker64. If you don't have Venmo, you can also do PayPal. I have a QR code you guys can get. Troy, maybe put your PayPal address in the chat. Venmo's free if you guys want to get Venmo. Anyways, I hope. I know it's not going to wipe out their medical debt because I know how medical debt is. I'm hoping to just put a little dent in it, a little something. So, thank you, Bourbon and Balls. Thank you, Mark Gale. Thank you, Dave Vogelsang. Thank you, Doc Alejandro. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Gandy. Thank you, Myron. Thank you, Bourbon Hunter. Thank you, RJ the Fed. And thank you, Adam. I can't thank you guys enough for doing this. I'm really excited about it. I hope that Troy's phone is going cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching right now. Because those are some amazing little pours.
Sorry if we keep you up at 2 in the morning.
Okay. Now I can move.